Chef Sean Small of the Oasis Restaurant, who has been with me now 3 years doing this, making a fantastic dish. Sean, what are we going to be making today?
We're going to be making one of my favorite things to make at home, actually, coconut chia seed pudding.
Coconut what?
Chia seed pudding.
Chia seed pudding. Okay, sounds great. And we're going to be giving out samples after. So if you folks want to sit down and rest for a minute, we're going to enjoy this. How do we start?
All right, well, chia seed pudding is a non-cook item, so all we have to do is mix them together and then we let them chill actually for a little while.
Okay.
That's why it's my favorite, because obviously I do quite a bit of cooking. I don't really want to cook that much at home. But it's a really delicious treat, and chia seeds are very, very nutritious. They have lots of omega fatty acids, and they're really good for you, so you might as well have something sweet and be healthy at the same time.
If you hear the words of Cash Tafiti, the chief from Samoa, who's going to be performing later, he said it's really beautiful. You have to marry a Samoan man, because they do all the cooking. So anyway, we got Sean here is going to do some cooking. We're going to be using coconut.
Yep, coconut milk.
Coconut milk.
Yes.
Okay, who knows the difference between coconut milk and coconut water? What is that? That's right. It's squeezed from the pulp, and it's really hard to do. You can buy it in a can, but you can get out and you can take some cheesecloth, and that's how you make a coconut milk. Coconut water cup you can get in the can. Go over to the Tongan folks over there and get yourself a coconut for, was it $2 now?
Yeah.
Fresh coconut water. It's young coconut water. Don't drink too much. It has a diuretic effect. But it's really delicious here, and we're going to get on with the demonstration now.
Alrighty, so the first thing we do is we just combine our ingredients, and then we're going to go through like a few different toppings that I like to use, and then we'll talk about that.
Okay, what are we using?
What you do is you got your coconut milk here.
Yeah.
For this batch of pudding, we're going to use a cup of coconut milk. I like to chill it first because it sets up a little bit faster.
Okay.
And I don't have to wait. I don't like to wait. Then we add a quarter cup of chia seeds. You can do this in larger batches. Just follow the 1 part chia seed to 4 parts of coconut milk.
Wait. What is that?
Chia seeds.
What's a chia seed? Anybody know? What's a chia seed? Never heard of it. What's chia seed?
Chia seeds are a extremely healthy seed that comes from a plant that almost looks like an amaranth or quinoa plant. The chia seed itself has a membrane on the outside that can absorb large amounts of fluid. So what some old cultures used to do with it in Mexico and Peru and such, they would add it just straight to water or even to fruit juice, and it would add so much nutrients to the liquids that they were imbibing that make them really healthy.
Does it have a taste or a flavor that's different?
The chia seed itself doesn't really have that much taste, but it almost has like a tapioca effect when it's absorbed with water. So it has like a nice little crunch to it, as well as a little membrane around the outside. So it's almost like a tapioca pearl.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna add this straight to our coconut milk. You can use any kind of sweetener, but I like to use maple syrup. It gives it a little bit different flavor as opposed to sugar. Sugar's just a little too plain for me. So you combine your ingredients, whisk them all together.
That was what?
That was your maple syrup.
Maple syrup. Mm-hmm. Could you use something like agave or something like that?
Agave would be great. Sugar, maybe turbinado sugar.
I just got turned on to agave for the first time a couple of months ago. I can't do without it.
Yeah, it's really good stuff.
What's that?
How much maple syrup?
How much maple
It's
syrup?
an eighth of a cup.
When I make chocolate, we have a chocolate farm, and I make homemade chocolate, home-grown chocolate. And we sell it here on the island in various bars. I got a little sign there. We can have some later if you want. But I've determined that besides organic sugar, I put a little bit of agave in there, and it gives it a very, very special Kauai flavor to it.
Yes, it does. I love agave too. That's one of my favorites. I actually made some onion glass not too long ago with agave nectar and corn syrup.
Wait a minute.
Onion glass.
Onion glass.
Yes. The agave nectar and the corn syrup together give it a structure in which when it dehydrates, it doesn't turn to crystals. It creates almost like a sheet-like substance that you can crack. So it's super strong caramelized onion flavor, except for like crunchy.
You eat it like candy?
I eat it like that.
Wow.
I did for the last event we did, it was the Kauai Coffee Challenge. I did a deconstructed green bean casserole with the onion glass on top as opposed to fried onions.
Did you catch that? I still don't understand. Sounds great. I mean,
So our coconut pudding, when you mix this in, it's going to look really, really thin. It's because the seeds haven't absorbed any of the fluid from the coconut milk yet. But if you look at it when you're preparing this at home, you wanted to see a good amount of chia seeds in there. You can see the foam on the top, but when you look on the inside, when you look on the inside, it should have quite a bit of seeds inside the mixture.
okay.
What this is going to end up looking like is our finished product over here. And it's quite thick. Now that it has absorbed this coconut milk, it's very thick. And that just takes a couple hours, so you can whisk this together before you have a dinner party or something, you know, go on to cooking all your other things that you're gonna make, throw this in the fridge, and you know it's gonna be ready by the time you're done with dinner.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great.
Super, super simple.
Easy.
Yeah,
God,
I love it.
Even
And it's
I can do
delicious.
it. Yeah.
So today, I have these local mulberries that I got from one of my aunties at the farmer's market, and I have some cacao beans. And
these are the cacao beans. All right. Now, have these been fermented?
No, they're unfermented.
So you can just dry them right from the pod.
Yeah, just dried them from the pod.
We didn't bring any pods. I know.
Tomorrow.
I'll bring them tomorrow.
So we're gonna shave a little bit of this cacao on top for you guys on this pudding, and I'm gonna serve it also with some mulberries. Mulberries. Yeah.
Love it. Okay.
I grew up with the tree right around from my house, so
right.
I get very
Where are you
sentimental
from?
when I
I forgot.
From Arizona.
Arizona. Okay,
Yeah.
we have somebody from Arizona who's here before, right?
Oh, no Arizona.
No, nobody. They were here. So how are we going to serve this now?
Yeah, we're ready to rock already.
All right, we're ready to rock already. Okay. Give a fantastic round of applause for Chef for showing up today and giving us this film.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, Ron. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
sweet.
Another year.
One more year. One more year.
One more year.